So hi, Natalie.
Hello.
I'm glad to see you today.
Thank you.
And so I just want to, before we go into what we're going to talk about today, I just wanted to recap from last week because you kind of had a lot going on with not being able to pay your bills and
Okay.
you had trouble breathing, kind of an anxiety about it all. It kind of caught up with you, and I kind of showed you different breathing techniques to kind of calm down. And have you had anything like that happen since then, or how have things gone since we last talked?
Oh, well, I got excited. I have a job interview.
Oh, you do? Oh, that's so
Yes.
wonderful. I'm excited for
I'm
you.
excited. I'm
I can
excited.
tell you had a smile when you came in, so I knew
Mhm.
something was going on. So
Yeah,
I
I
was
have a job
anxious to hear
interview.
about what happened. That's great.
So now I'll be able to pay my bills.
Yes.
So I'm so excited, to be going on a job interview.
I'm so happy. So happy to hear that. Has anything else been going on, maybe with the bills or with your kids or anything that you want to talk about?
Well, like when the bills came due, I
Mm-hmm.
paid what I could pay,
Right.
and the ones that I couldn't pay, when I started to feel like I was getting overwhelmed,
Mm-hmm.
I did the breathing exercises that
Okay,
you
good.
showed me
And
how to
was that
do.
helpful for you?
Yes, that was very helpful. And while I was doing the breathing exercise, I had my church music on,
Right.
and that helped me out a lot.
Good.
So I was really excited when the phone rang and it was, the people for the interview. I was so excited.
So you've had a really good week, it sounds like.
Yes, I did. I
That
even
is
took the
great.
boys for ice cream.
Oh, good. Is that something they like to do?
Yeah, they like to have ice cream. I didn't have the extra money, but I was so excited about the job interview. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, we're gonna
Little
celebrate.
celebration,
Yeah.
right? That's good. That's good. Well, you'll have to let me know how that goes. When is your interview?
It's Thursday. Thursday
Thursday?
at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. I'll follow up with you with that. And you have your resume and everything all put together?
Yeah. As soon as
Okay.
she said that she was gonna do an interview,
Mm-hmm.
I went and made sure my resume was up to date
Okay.
and that everything looked good on it. I had my oldest son look at it. He was, he said it looked well. And then when I went to Bible study,
Mm-hmm.
I took it to church
Okay.
and to have another set of eyes look at it.
Okay.
And
So you have people there helping you as well?
yes,
So it sounds like your support group has really kind of come through for you in the last week or so with
yeah,
getting things together for you. That's really
yeah,
great that you have that because not a lot of people do, especially when they're having a tough time.
yeah. But
Sometimes your support group kind of wanes, but it sounds like they're really there for you.
this time they were because they are not always there. And
No? Okay.
like I'm not always able to pay my bills either. But
Right. Right.
um,
Well, it sounds like you kind of used some of the things that we've talked about and in session to kind of help you get through those. And I'm really excited for you
I'm
and for
excited.
Thursday. Um, is there anything else that you could possibly, maybe something else you wanted to talk about or work on, or are you just kind of okay with things right now?
So far, I still think sometimes that I get a little overwhelmed because nothing is always coming through. This is only the first thing that came through, so I'm excited about that. But things doesn't always come through. So, but I still sit and eat my swirly cakes. I
Yeah.
still like my swirly
Well, you
cakes.
say things don't always come through, but this is, so maybe sometimes things don't come through. Would that be more accurate for you?
Yeah, I can say sometimes.
Sometimes instead of
Sometimes.
all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I
yeah.
can say
There you
sometimes.
go. See, that
Okay.
sounds a little more positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So that's good.
Okay.
Well, I'm so glad you came in with your good news and shared it with me, and I'm glad you had a better week than the previous weeks, and it sounds like things are going to possibly turn around for you.
Yeah.
And so, between now and then, when you get the job, you still have some things that might come up in between, but just try and keep in mind, if you feel overwhelmed, the different breathing or listening to your music, and that really seems to kind of center you and bring you back
Mhm.
to where things are going. And so I don't really have much homework for you this week. Just maybe keep track if you do start to feel anxious. just kind of keep that down or jot it down so we can talk about it next week.
Okay.
I'm hoping it won't be as an anxious week for you as last week.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to when you come in next week.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.